Yikes! Alrighty guys, I'm down here with the old 6510. We've got all the parts for this thing here now to put it back together. So what I've just been busy doing today, I've just been busy starting to just clean up the cylinder block, getting a few injectors out of the old head and a few jobs like that. Well, I've become a little concerned here because as I've been cleaning this up, I'm a little bit worried about liner protrusion on this engine here. So I'll just go over this quickly with you. So basically, you know, this is your cylinder liner here, this round part, and this has to sit, the edge of this has to sit up about, I'm not 100% sure, I'm waiting for the dealer to get back to me with the specs, but about 4/1000ths of an inch above the cylinder block. And that is so when you put your gasket on and you bolt your cylinder head down, it clamps down on this liner properly and it seals properly. Now, I've just been noticing as I've been cleaning up that they don't feel like they have a lot, if any, protrusion whatsoever. So I'm just trying to get this all clean. It's always hard to tell with your hand, that's why I'm going to get it all cleaned up here now. Get the liner protrusion measured, wait till I get the specs from Deere, and we'll see what we're dealing with. Hopefully we can put this thing back together. Otherwise it's going to mean engine out, pretty much a full rebuild, some new liners. We'll have to set some shims up underneath there to get the liner height right. I really don't want to do that. I cannot stress to you how much I do not want to do that. So when I finish cleaning this up, we'll get some measurements and we're going to see where we stand after that. Rightio, thankfully that is all done now. And Houston, I think we might have a problem. I'll show you what's going on. So you can see here on the block I've written down all the measurements. So basically I've just been going on 4 different corners of each liner and you take a measurement. Now I think the ideal is that these need to be around 4 thou, like I was saying earlier, but when you look at the back here, I've measured that and re-measured it and I can only get 1.5 out of there. I did get a 1.5 here, I re-measured it and I managed to get a 2, but I don't know, then you come back here and I get a 3, so less than ideal, but at the end of the day, I don't want to put another head on here and come back in a year's time or even a few months' time. Who really knows how long it might last? It might last 5 years, it might last 5 days, I don't really know. So the best thing to do is pull it apart this far, we just need to get the job done properly for now, so that's all we'll have to do. Morning everyone. Today I'm going to head out to Belalie. We've still got a heap of land there out in that back paddock where the last video where we were shifting dirt. The Reefinator went over, it's really uneven, it's really not smooth. It'll be very hard to work over, but the old man's dragged the old AFM out there, cultivator, and we're just gonna go over a few of those spots and try and smooth them out a little bit, so when we come to seed some wheat in there, it's a lot nicer to work. So we'll get organised, get out there and do that. Now the other thing I need to get ordered is some new nozzles for the sprayer. The ones that came with it were very worn out, and we got another set which weren't exactly the right ones, so we kind of stuffed up there. So Need to get a new set ordered today. Well, ASAP really, because anytime we get a rain, we need to be ready to roll. And not that it looks like it's going to rain, but you never know. They've stuffed up that many rainfall forecasts that maybe they'll stuff up one in our favour at some point. Now, I might just go through the town on the way, grab myself some brekkie, fuel up, we'll get out there and get into it. Not bad. I'm just feeding this little guy. So I got to disconnect that Chamberlain off there, and then we'll connect up the tractor and we'll go and tear up some dirt. I'm just looking for some help or advice on selecting some nozzles for our sprayer. I've got a bit of an idea what way I want to go, but just thought I would have a chat with you first. Well, I just had a short interlude there, got the spray nozzles ordered, and had a fairly lengthy conversation with a machinery dealer, so I just wasted a lot of time. But anyway, time to get this thing disconnected and we'll swap over to the old AFM. Let's go turn some dirt. Better put the handbrake on, I guess. Got flat batteries, why? Gotta be kidding me. It's gonna be a long drive home. Gotta get some jumper cables or some new batteries. So maybe today's not gonna be my day. Not much I can do about that, is there? The 8310's got flat batteries. Rightio, back the other way we go. Yeah, I think we're just gonna try and jump start it. Batteries are a bit doughy, but I think we should get it going, and hopefully once it's running it'll build up a bit of charge again and hopefully keep us going. So it's this sort of unnecessary driving that you don't want to do when diesel's at $2 a litre. Off we go again. Just about cleaned him up when I was coming up the hill there. Might let that run for a couple of minutes and see whether we got enough juice to get it going. Rightio, I think we're ready to go. I even got the hydraulics the right way around. This has been the long road. This has been the very long road this morning to getting to where I need to be. Now the hard part is going to be remembering where exactly the Reefinator went, but I know right by the gate here is where he started, and then he went around there to the left, and then there's, I don't know, I'm just going to have to go over the tops of the hills and figure it out after that. So I'm not sure how well the camera will pick it up, but you can see there's these rises here. This is all where the Reefinator went. Big channels heading down like that. It's all really rough here in spots, so I'm just going to work over this and just try and smooth it out a bit, because when you got big divots like that in the paddock, not going to make it much fun to try and seed wheat into. So this little, this old AFM bar here that we're using, this used to be our main seeding bar, but obviously we upgraded a few years ago to the bore gullet. So yeah, this thing's just been sitting around. It's one of those things, again, it probably really needs to be sold, but just getting around to doing it. And it's not really worth anything either, so I mean, who wants it? There is some big old rocks lurking beneath here. Didn't take me long to collect this big boy here, get caught under the front wheel there, and then the wheel was just skidding along, so it's going to be a long process. That is one section done, and there is a horrendous amount of rocks out here to pick up now. I am not looking forward to the cleanup. Not going to be good. Trouble in paradise. The return of the track tension light. It's been an ongoing saga with this tractor for years now, but last time it was a problem with the accumulator on the right hand track, so it was leaking. I'm assuming it's probably going to be the same problem, and last time that we had a problem with it, there was no parts available anywhere in the world, so maybe things have changed since then. I don't know. It's really only just dawned on me exactly how much area the Reefinator covered last year in here. It's going to take me a little bit longer than what I was thinking, and there is some real nasty rough patches in here too that just need to be worked over a few times. So yeah, it is what it is. Just keep chipping away. Dad's busy down there shifting a bit of dirt. He's on his last few loads down there, filling in a few of those washways. So oh man, it's going to make a hell of a difference in here. It's been a long road, but it's going to make a big improvement to this country. Yikes, she's tough going. Oh well. Rightio, I think I have covered off the worst of the stuff up on the higher ground that was reefinated. I'm just going along the old contour banks. As you can see there, this is just where the load has been. We've tried to skim off most of the dirt. It's going to be a little bit compacted as well, just from having the machinery and that over it, so just smooth off any edges and just loosen up the soil a little bit. And we should be, there's a little washway over the other side where I was before that I never worked over. I've got to do that, and we should be starting to get through it by then, hopefully. But this has been a lot longer than what I thought it was going to be. Oh, I had to stretch the old legs. Bouncing around on the top of the hill. There's a bit of a better look at it anyway. Basically across all the top of those ridge tops there, I've worked all that, the old contours, the washway over here, washway over the back corner. So all I have left now is this little washway here that we've filled in. There was a little bit there from the Reefinator and 3 contour banks left to work over. How does that happen? That is stuck all the way up. Look at that. Unreal. that is the last contour I have to go over. Just about done and dusted. Now we just got to hope that we don't get a big rain on all this loose soil. Rain. It doesn't rain here. Alrighty then, we are out of here. That was an absolute mission, and I'm glad it's over. Okay, I'm done. Had enough. Time to head home. Rightio guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up if you can. Subscribe if you like the videos. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.